Good. Thanks, and you?
We're doing good, thank you.
Good. Thank you guys for confirming to be part of this.
It's a pleasure.
Last moment, but thank you.
Yeah.
So, you know what we're talking about today? Do you remember the title of the episode?
We're talking about
Love.
all you need is love.
Exactly. I'm single, but I definitely want to hear about love from different people. Yeah. So, I know you guys already received my link. Sami, have you shared it with Freya?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, no, I think it's 4, 3, 2, 1. When they're setting this go, does it start from 3, 2, 1, or it says 1, 2, 3, go?
No, just press that because they're gonna ask you go to beginning quiz. Yeah, because they're gonna ask you if you're man or woman. Let's get started. Just go to female.
Female.
Now we can start.
Okay. So start. I'll be waiting for your results. Okay. Don't say the results. If you're done, don't say the results. They will come back. We shall come back to it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Nice.
You can take a screenshot of your results, but we shall come back to it.
Fine.
So let me jump right into it, right? So Sami and Freya, the first time I met you guys, I was like, definitely Sami became definitely a close friend because he's African. I was like, definitely kicked off. And then Freya, I was like, okay, so how am I going to approach this situation, right? I was like, should I like open my arms to her? As in, will she be conservative a bit? Because most times we as Africans just definitely identify with each other because of the color. So when it came to Freya, I had a bit of reservations, right? I was like, should I just embrace her or I should first understand her as a person first before I assume any situation, right? I could assume something different and it comes off poorly. And then I remember Freya speaking and I'm like, okay, shame on you, Rebecca. Shame on you, Rebecca. I'm like, Freya is a cool person. Like, she's a cool person. Like, I think she should have hugged you herself, you know? Probably, I think Freya also had her reservations. I don't know. But every time I look at people like you give me hope, you know, that love is possible in so many different ways that, you know, you shouldn't hold back from loving somebody. And I remember having this conversation with somebody was like, oh, Rebecca, do you think you will love somebody from another race? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. But then every time I tend to fall in love with people, it seems like these are people I never had in my plans. Like, you know, it just happens and you're like, oh God, I have fallen in love with this person. So how am I going to do this? How am I going to explain my feelings to people? Should I fight for this? And then, you know, when you think that you're falling in love with, you know, the people you are supposed to fall in love with, you know, it never works out. It never works out. You'll be surprised where you find love from, right? And as an African woman, I have experienced that a lot. As an African woman, and, you know, something we always had these arguments in the group. We had these disagreements with African guys. And you're like, you know, why can't you respect us? This, and all that. And you find yourself finding comfort in somebody else who understands the pain of being an African woman when African men do not even understand that. So I just want to know, because for me, it keeps disturbing. I'm like, should I do it? Should I don't do it? But then Sami and Freya, and any of you can answer the question. Did you find a hard time? Like, or did you even ever question yourself when you fell in love with somebody who is not from your race, like white or black? Did you ever question yourself?
Like in a way of one, like asking myself, oh, why did I do this or something?
No,
which way?
No, like in a way of being prepared to, you know, like when society looks at you with your partner and they're like, I think you know what this means exactly, you know, especially when during that entire period of the Black Lives Matter movement and that entire situation, like, are you people ready to carry this burden of fighting for yourselves or fighting for your love and defending each other when everybody at that point has chosen a side?
I think I never doubted anything about us. Like, I don't know, I never got to the thought of it, that why would I? It's just like, I feel like what we have doesn't give the tiny space of a bit space to actually doubt. So for me, there was no doubt whatsoever.
Yeah.
And from our side, I know that, of course, people are you're gonna get judged, and it's normal. And I think it's something that we also, we talk about. For example, one day when we've got kids, I think Freya, the only thing that maybe she get to think about is, if they can do, like, people can judge my husband like this, what's gonna happen with my child that is not gonna be classified as white, and it's normal. But at the end of the day, people are gonna say things, but you as a person,
yeah,
what do you say? We're gonna get judged every day. It doesn't matter. You can do good, you can do bad, yeah, but there's always gonna be people that are hating.
So that's more like the fear of the future, and also I think, but it's nothing like we could doubt, because it's not our fault that people have these thoughts. Like, that's for them to work on it. But what can we do about it? Like, that's our life, and if people have other thoughts, then they must learn.
Yeah.
And we can try to change a little bit of the world. Maybe even having this relationship, it's already a bit of a change, but it's not our fault, and nothing we could doubt when people have, I would say, wrong thoughts.
Yeah. That's very important. I don't know if you've already started, like the first time you met, you're already discussing issues of race, and I don't know how many couples even discuss that. Were you doing that?
I think in the beginning we weren't.
Because when we met, it was, I don't know, I just feel like actually it was weird because we met in 2012, but we only started dating in 2013 or 2014, I think, 2013. And it was also through, we were not even dating, we were just traveling as friends, I remember, to Mozambique. And through people, we didn't even have feeling for each other at the time. We were just traveling. We didn't even know. Okay, we didn't know. Okay, yeah, we were traveling, but we didn't know, what's happening. We were just traveling and having a good time. And the elders, it was not even like young people or friends or whatever. It was
old random people.
All random people. They're like, "Oh, are you guys couple?" We're like, no.
What you guys have is so unique in a relationship, and we're like, but wait, we're not in a relationship. So
yeah.
And and then I remember one man saying to us in a place called Velenkulos, he said, we thought you guys were a couple, but you guys have something between each other, and if you guys don't take a risk, you're not gonna ever have that back.
Oh, Sabe, you've made me so
emotional. No, but it was like that.
And we were like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. We're just friends, guys.
Yeah. And and it took Freya to go. I think the day that she was leaving, we decided, like, okay, let's take a risk of having a long distance relationship. And then the funny thing is, I knew Freya as a good friend, like a year ahead of that, where we would talk, and because we met like a year before, and she was just a friend who was coming to travel again through South Africa, and she asked me to travel with her, and and I remember actually when she first came to visit me for the first time as a friend, she says, "Can I stay with you?" I'm like,
first cultural rule.
Hold on, you wanna come stay with me? A girl's gonna come stay in my flat. What do I tell my mom? It's not normal. Or my boss, because I was working at a school. Even when we started dating, I found it hard to, when I visited her, and then I'm like, no, I cannot sleep in your bed. She's like, but why? I'm like, no. You're not in the same house where your parents are I just can't. And then she said to me, but my parents...
It would be rude for my parents if you don't sleep in my room.
And then for me, it's part of the culture. It's part of also accepting that we are different as people. And and we cannot change it. We just have to embrace it and also have the respect of each culture.
That is beautiful. You need to introduce me to those people who said you guys should take this risk. You know, I need to meet them. Probably I could find my partner there as well. Never know. So then you guys decided to give it a try, and here you are.
And here we are. We've been married for 4 years now. Almost 5.
Oh, so Valentine's is definitely happening. It's definitely going down. Or nothing.
I don't know. We're not like big Valentine people.
Sammy, no. You guys should go. Go enjoy Valentine's.
We're going to celebrate our 5th year anniversary, but I don't think we're going to celebrate Valentine's.
But with us, with Valentine, it's normally the same year.
Wow, yes. Yes.
We have a nice coffee together, just like eat a little biscuit or something.
I actually make breakfast for her on Valentine's Days. I'll make breakfast.
Oh, nice.
And then in the evening, I go out. I dress up in a suit, and I drink whiskey, and I go out by myself.
For Valentine's?
That's how we celebrate our Valentine's.
Wow.
It's just
Sammy and himself.
I can't wait to know what your love language is then. I need to know what it says. I need to know what it says. Okay. So Freya, I remember the time we had the Black Lives Matter demonstration in Hamburg. Right? You were there. If I remember right, you were there. I even remember I asked for water and you gave me water. My water was finished. I was that thirsty that day. And I remember looking at you and saying that if I was to date somebody outside my race, I would want them to be there for me at such moments in my life. You know, to stand by me, to advocate for me. And to me, I think that would be a love language for me at that point. You know, having a supportive partner there. And I don't know what that meant for Sammy, but Sammy, I would want to know what it feels like to have a partner who stands with you in such moments and is willing to fight by your side. How does that feel?
I think for me, I'm always thankful. Sometimes you don't have the words to describe it, especially during this kind of emotional time. And I think it's amazing because, like, for her, you know, she also get to reflect and also prepare for the future in a way that, you know, we might be doing that now. She might be doing that for me, but one day we're also going to have maybe a little one that is different, that she's going to have to do the same. So it just shows me that in future she will be an exciting mother, God willingly, that, you know, she'll be an exciting mother because we know that it's all about family first and support each other through those tough times. So it means a lot. It means a lot to me. And I think we've gone through a lot. There's other thing that we've gone through that, you know, she's always been there. I think, you know, the reason why I think I always tell people, they say, but why fire? Well, because out of all my friends, they always tell you that Sammy I'll never get married because I just want to be out having a good time. And, you know, all my friends, they actually look at you and say, how did you manage to keep him down? Because Sammy is always out there. And I say to people, you know, the reason why I love her so much and why I always tell my friends, the reason why I love her so much, because she loved me through my worst time. She was there through my worst time. That's what actually made me more attracted to her. And she didn't love me through the good times because everyone is always willing to be there for you during your good times, and during the hard times, they're never there. That's why for me, during this time of Black Lives Matter, it meant a lot that she was by my side, and it shows that she does care and she's willing to support me no matter what.
That speaks a lot. It speaks volumes, Freya. That was very beautiful. I never got the chance to say it. I was like, Rebecca, you could say something stupid right now, so just keep quiet. But to me, that was very beautiful. Seeing one couple stand up for the other in such moments is something very powerful. Definitely looking even at the history of where we came from, seeing certain couples having to stand up for their partners and knowing the risk that, they're going to be arrested and this, but then at that point they choose to give up their privilege just to do the right thing. That speaks volumes, Freya. That is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Probably this test might be biased, but I hope whatever your love language is actually caters for this situation, right? So you guys may be wondering why we took the love language test, right? So this is the thing. Getting to know someone takes time. It's so gradual. Some people even get tired along the way. Like, I don't know this person. Like, you think you know your partner in 1 year, you realize you need like 2 more years to get to know them, right? And you have to learn them. It takes patience and all that. And there are times when you hear couples probably taking therapy, right? And one partner is like, there are times I wish my partner did this for me and they didn't do it. Like, sometimes, I wish they could have done this and that. And then the other partner is like, but I cannot read your mind. If you probably told me, then I could have understood, right? And the love language test actually caters for this thing to a certain extent, definitely not the entire relationship, but a certain aspect of the relationship. Because, if your partner knows your love language, or if you know your love language, then somebody else can love you that way. When they love you, they attend to that need specifically, right? So if you love this and your partner knows this is what you love and this is what they give you, you will feel satisfied. You'll be like, this is actually, it feels good and all that. So I just need to know, first, wait, let me ask, did any of you look at your partner's love language test, the results?
Not yet.
Sammy, are you sure you did not peep into Farah's results?
No, I did not actually look. I did not look.
But you recorded it, so you can actually check it out.
You can check it out.
I will.
I was the first one to finish. Even if I was like,
I didn't look.
Okay, first wait. So before we look at the results, let me just give you the five languages, right? Love languages. There is words of affirmation. There is acts of service. There is receiving gifts. There is quality time, and then there is physical touch. So I just need to know, before you say your results, I want to know, Freya, what do you think is Sammy's love language?
So which one were they again?
It's words of affirmation. Then there is words of affirmation. It's expressing affirmation through words, through praise. Probably you tell your partner, I believe in you. I think you're the greatest person. You're going to do this. Believe in yourself. Oh, Sammy, I think you're going to nail that job. Oh, Sammy, this. In such a way, right? And then there is acts of service. Probably, let me say, Sammy has this assignment. Let me say, Sammy, I don't know if you're good at maths, but I'm bad at maths, right? So if my partner was good at maths, right, and they kept helping me out with these assignments, that definitely gives me a certain satisfaction. If acts of service definitely was my love language, knowing that my partner comes to help me out with these assignments, like, Rebecca, let me take this burden off you. You can do this. Let me help you with this, right? So that's acts of service. Then there is receiving gifts, Then there is quality time, spending all that beautiful time with your partner, just talking, alone and all that. Then there is physical touch. Definitely it can range from sex, or it can go to holding hands, or just, being with your partner and them touching you, dancing. It can be that. So.
Okay. Sammy is going to be quality time.
Quality time? Okay. Sammy, what is Freya's love language?
I think my wife will be quality time.
Okay. So let's see. Who should I start with? Whose results come first? Let's have them. Let's have them.
Show us. Don't drink your tea.
I'm gonna show you.
Show us.
You can put it in the camera.
Do I have to put it in the camera?
Go ahead. Let's see.
Got it. Okay. My quality time.
Oh.
No, your love language. What is it? I can't say it.
No, this is
quality time.
Yeah?
It's quality time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quality time. Quality time.
I think actually mine wasn't.
She knows you. Definitely.
Must I check mine?
Yes.
I don't. So here it says it's quite a tie of 3.
Okay.
So it's acts of service, 30. Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
And then quality time and physical touch, another like 29 thing.
You have 3 that are competing. But
actually, yeah.
How can you have just one? What are yours that are competing? You need to have probably like 2 or 3 that are competing.
I only have act of service and quality time that are competing.
Yeah, but act of service. Quality time is just a bit more also act of service.
Yeah. So those are the 2 that are competing.
So I hope for Valentine's now you're getting some tips for each other, right?
No, but for us, gift was the last one.
We don't need gifts.
No, I hope you're getting tips for this. What you're going to do for Valentine's? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're getting tips.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I know what? Okay. For quality time, I think both of you guys had already guessed that out. Like you knew each other very well, like straight away. But then let's talk about the other 2. I think Sammy yours the other one, and then Freya the other 2. Sammy, the second one.
We both had the acts of service.
Was my second one.
Okay, so what does this one look like? Sammy, acts of service, what is this exactly for you?
I think just small things, not gift, but for example, when I'm missing home, what my wife does well is she normally cooks food from home.
Yeah.
And for me, honestly, it's like there's nothing better than that, because it brings a smile on my face just to know that, something that can connect me to home. Yes. So it means a lot that she was able to learn our culture and being part of the culture. And then also she can also, because for me being here, it's not easy, that when you are away from home or from your family, your mom or your parents or siblings. But for her, that, when the weather is like this, and I know that, now and then you can come home after a long day, and then that she surprise you with something, she make you food from home. That is the best thing ever for me.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
So Freya, what is your act of service?
So I think for me, it's like I expect us to work as a team, and it's like whenever one of us, I look at it in a way that I want it, but I also am willing to give it back. So it's like when one of us is in trouble with something or not able to finish something or has a bad headache, and then of course we're going to support each other. Yeah. So for me, it's more the supporting each other so we can achieve together more. That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sammy, I hope you're going to cook for Freya as well. I hope you've learned how to cook all her dishes as well, her favorite dishes.
You remember, actually I'll tell you a funny story. The funny story is this. When we first met, I woke up and then the weather was beautiful, and she says to me, wow, babes, the weather's beautiful outside. Let's go for a walk. And I looked at her, I'm like, hey, I'm an African man. We don't just walk without a purpose. Because where I come from, when we walk, you know that mom or someone will send you somewhere, and I can walk for 2 hours as long as I know where I'm going. So we're not just like them where we just walk for the sake of going for walk, So,
but we should try that out. Actually, it is very relaxing. I tried that out, just taking a walk. It is very relaxing, Sammy. It is. Yes, Sammy, it is.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah, it is very relaxing.
But I'm trying.
Yeah, I did that. I think it was a thing. I started doing that, I think, in 2019. It's very relaxing. Just taking off was like, I should do this more often. Yeah. So you should.
But he joined now. He learned to join because he knows I appreciate it.
So.
There's Sammy. Exactly, Sammy. That is it.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Okay. So, Freya, what was the third one? Your third love language?
Physical touch. Quality time and physical touch, yeah.
Okay, I think I'll leave that for the both of you to figure that out.
Mine was also physical touch.
Okay. Okay, I'll leave the both of you to figure that out. That is none of my business.
No, we love cuddles. We like cuddling. I think once or twice a week. Recently, or actually even more, we take a bath. So we do a lot of quality time
and wellness,
physical touch and stuff like that. So,
that's amazing. Oh God, I have to do all that for myself. Like, just hold myself every now and then. Have a bath alone. Yeah,
but it's beautiful also. So I think
I'll tell you the next time when you want to hug yourself. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful sometimes, and I know you, so I've seen. I think what I love about you also as a person, Rebecca, is like, everyone, people do look for love, whatever, and I know that you chasing it. I think you are more motivated on being who you are first, and the other thing is you are such a strong woman. So you're not gonna, you need also a person who's gonna challenge you. So, and that's what I love about you. And I always used to tell you that, nice, you're keeping people a bit awake because you challenge. You don't just go with where the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
So,
But it's not about me. It's about you people right now. Yeah. And for me as an individual, at a certain point, I decided to first put love on hold. Because I felt like it weakened me in very many ways, it weakened me in very many ways. So when I see people who are in love, and I'm like, wow, you are brave. You are brave. Choosing to be with this person, being with them, compromising. It's very brave. Love is not for the weak. Love is not for the weak. So thank you guys for fighting for what you have. Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
No, we'll always.
Do you have any message for our lovers out there, people who are in a relationship, people who are looking for love? A Valentine's message it could be. Do you have any message for everyone out there?
Valentine, happy Valentine's to all of you out there. And we just want to say, as a family here, we just want to say, even if you're spending it alone or with someone, remember to appreciate what you have or who you are as a person. And learn to love yourself before you fall in love with someone else. So otherwise you won't understand what love is when it comes your way.
And you don't need to keep looking for love. Love will come find you.
Freya, I've heard your message loud and clear. I will not. Don't worry. I will not. But thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
No, but thank you.
Thank you for making time. Thank you for making time.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure, and we hope next time you come here, we get to see you physically, not this thing on screen. I know, in the last year you were just too busy, and now you're in Sierra Leone, and I don't know if they speak English or French. So
no, it's English. It's English.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome.
But I'm here now. I don't even know when I'll be going back home to Uganda. So it's not going to be, I think, like 6 years in total if I finish this contract and I don't go back home. So
and the people,
the people this side, they're amazing. They're amazing.
Or maybe you're gonna find yourself. Maybe love will find you there in Sierra Leone with the big muscles. It will come with a horse, black stallion.
No, Sammy. No.
But it's so beautiful because most of your friends are settling down. I always follow you what you are doing. So it seems like, you appreciate a lot of friends, and it seems like actually the funny thing is, I don't know, most of them are actually settling down or are in a relationship. What? Because you always embrace them, your friends' relationships. So it's so beautiful to see that you support them so much.
Yeah.
And thank you for supporting us and the love that you have for us. We really appreciate you as a person.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah. But Sammy, I'm keeping myself for God's work, okay? Keeping myself for God's work. So
there you go again.
Keeping myself for God's work. So
okay. You're gonna end up as a nun. I'm telling you now then.
Yes, for God's work.
I've had that all my life. So you're gonna end up as a nun.
I hope they will.
Because now you're here. Yeah, I'm keeping on myself for God. God is gonna save me a woman. Don't worry.
Okay. No, anyway. Sammy and Freya, let's end this, okay? This wasn't about me, Sammy. So this wasn't about me. This was about you two beautiful people. So thank you guys so much, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. We love you.
I love you too.
All the best.
Bye.
We love you. Ciao.
Ciao.
I should have seen